Separation, which is this interesting Iranian film about a divorce. It begins with...
I feel movie of the week coming on.
And that's because you and I have known each other for long enough for you to know that that's the case. Man and a woman sitting each other, and the camera takes up the point of view of somebody hearing their case. She says, I want a divorce because I want to leave the country. He won't leave with me. Will you? He says, no, I need to stay here and look after my infirm father. They have a terrible thing to sort out because obviously there's affection between them, but circumstances become in the way, and they have a child. What do? Well, she leaves, but not the country. He knows that she won't leave the country without the child. He then gets in help to help him do the, in inverted commas, menial work, which to some extent is defined as women's work. And one thing leads to another, and bad stuff happens as the marriage unravels, and in the middle of it all is caught the child. One of the interesting things about this film is, some people have made the comparison with Kramer versus Kramer. What's most impressive about it is not only its naturalism, not only the fact that it seems to... it's not like watching people acting, it's like watching people really living the characters, is that it constantly flip-flops your sympathies. Every character is given a fully rounded set of motivations, a fully rounded set of foibles, a fully rounded set of virtues, things that are good about them, things that are bad about them, things they did right, things they did wrong. The circumstances are all constantly brought back to situations in which people who have grievances against each other have to justify them in front of an impartial third party. And you hear people arguing their cases in a way which is completely believable, completely engrossing, completely real in a way that the best cinema is. The real gem of this film is that what it does is it takes a human drama with characters you believe in, characters you care about, characters you want things to work out for, and yet manages to talk very coherently about political differences, about religious differences. One character, who is the woman who's brought in to do the work in the house, has to look after an infirm man. She has to ring her religious advisor to say, look, is it right for me to be in a room with an infirm man because he is a man and I'm a woman, and therefore it does that? Is it more of a sin to not go and help him, or what should I do? So it's political, it's religious, theological, it's philosophical, it is heartbreaking in the realism of the way the situation plays out, and at the centre of it all is a child asking in a very innocent way, are you telling the truth? Did you tell a lie? Why did you do this? Why didn't you? As I said, the Kramer versus Kramer comparison in a way does the movie an injustice. I do like Kramer versus Kramer. But how lovely in a week in which the Transformers movie is out to see a film which you go, look, human beings.